Good morning everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GK Today Academy app. You can attempt the quiz in this app and you can read detailed explanation. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box. We have started a new channel, Civils Academy. You can subscribe to it if you find it relevant. For hard copy books, you can visit our website gktbooks.com. Now, let's start. Which organization released Forest Governance by Indigenous and Tribal Peoples report? So this has been released by FAO. FAO is Food and Agriculture Organization. So it is Organization of United Nations. Recently it completed 75 years and on that occasion India released a commemorative coin. The headquarters of FAO is in Rome. Rome is in Italy. So it has released Forest Governance by Indigenous and Tribal People report. As per this report, deforestation rate in Latin America and Caribbean are significantly lower in indigenous and in tribal territories. Now, for the welfare of tribal community in our country, we have MOTA, that is Ministry of Tribal Affairs, and we have TRIFAD. This TRIFAD is under the administrative control of MOTA. Now, what is TRIFAD? It is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation. So, recently this TRIFAD was in news because of its two initiatives. One is be the brand ambassador of Tribes India, and second competition that it launched was be a friend of Tribes India. So these two initiatives are launched in association with mygov.in. It has been launched by TRIFAD. TRIFAD is under the administrative control of Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Next question is Cactus and Cisco are the software launched by DST, that is Department of Science and Technology. The question is, these are associated with which field? So these are associated with solar mission. DST announced that scientists have developed a new technique to track the huge bubbles of gas which are ejected from the sun. And this new technique will be used in India's first solar mission. What is the name of India's first solar mission? It is Aditya L1. And for that purpose, these two softwares will be used. One is Cactus and second is Cisco. So what is Cactus? It is computer-aided CME tracking software. And what is Cisco? It is CME's identification in inner solar corona. So the name of our solar mission is Aditya L1. And it will be the first solar mission. Solar means to study the sun. So it will be our first solar mission. And as a part of this mission, we are going to observe the lower region of solar corona. Now recently, DST, that is Department of Science and Technology, was also in news as it announced Swarna Jayanti scholarship. So these scholarship will be provided by Department of Science and Technology, and this is for the youth of Bangladesh. Why so? Because this year, that means 2021, is being celebrated as 50 years of India-Bangladesh diplomatic ties. Apart from that, recently, Government of India announced scholarship to the descendants of Liberation War fighter of Bangladesh. What does that mean? See, those who participated in the Liberation War of Bangladesh, so the descendants of such people will be provided scholarship by the Government of India. Please note that DST is under Ministry of Science and Technology, and present Science and Technology Minister is Dr. Harshvardhan. Dr. Harshvardhan is present Science and Technology Minister. He also holds the portfolio of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Recently, he launched Integrated Health Information Platform. So, as the name suggests, it is going to be our disease surveillance program. And India is the first country in the world to have such an advanced disease surveillance program. Now, in the context of health, recently, National Digital Health Mission was also in news. Ayushman CAPF was also in news. Ayushman Sehat was also in news. Apart from that, recently, Rajasthan became the first state in our country to provide free health insurance to all. In addition to that, recently Rajasthan was also in news because it became the first state to commission farm-based solar power project under PM Kusum scheme. What is PM Kusum? It is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Maha Abhiyan. So the first such project has been carried out by Rajasthan Renewable Energy Corporation, and this has been done at Bhaloji village in Kotputli, and this is in Jaipur region of Rajasthan. Now, in the context of health, one more event was in news as recently Ministry of Health and Family Welfare launched National Policy for rare disease. So in just one question, we have covered at least 10 important news events. One more thing, every year on 28th of February, this Rare Disease Day is observed. Next question is, which country has released the world's first animal vaccine against novel coronavirus? So Russia is this country, and it has released, or it has launched, world's first animal vaccine against coronavirus. Name is CorniVac-CoV. So the vaccine claims that use of this vaccine will prevent the development of mutation of virus. Mutation means change. So the virus keep on changing, keep on mutating, and that is why it is very, very difficult to prevent it. So now Russia claims that it has developed world's first COVID-19 vaccine for animals, and name of this vaccine is CorniVac-CoV. Recently, Russia was also in news because of a new law, and this new law will allow Russian President Putin to stay in power till 2036. Before this, there was a limit on presidential terms. That means president can continue for 2 consecutive terms. But now, this new law will set aside that limit. Next question is, Finance Ministry has announced rules to scrap which 4-decade body formed under Income Tax or Wealth Tax Acts. So the name of this body is Settlement Commission. Recently, Finance Ministry has announced rules for winding up of Settlement Commission. So the Settlement Commission used to resolve the disputes related to income tax and wealth tax, and it was constituted in 1976 under Income Tax Act of 1961 and Wealth Tax Act. Now, instead of this commission, a new dispute resolution system will be provided, and this new dispute resolution system will be available to the assessees with a taxable income up to 50 lakh and where the dispute income is up to 10 lakh rupees. So what is this entire issue? See, suppose you are a taxpayer T1. You paid the tax money. Now, there is a dispute. Dispute in the sense that government says you paid less tax. On the other hand, you are saying no, you paid right amount of tax. So this is the dispute. So for the resolution of such disputes, we had Settlements Commission. Now government has notified the rules to scrap this Settlement Commission. Instead of this commission, there will be a new different system for the resolution of such disputes. Now for reducing tax disputes, there was one more scheme, and it was Vivad Se Vishwas. So answer in comment box whether this scheme, Vivad Se Vishwas scheme, was for direct tax or it was for indirect tax. Next question is, which country has created a world record for the fastest road construction? So this is our country, and India has entered a Guinness World Record by building a 2.5 kilometer 4-lane concrete road within 24 hours. Apart from that, it also built 25 kilometer bitumen road between Solapur to Bijapur. In addition to that, a record construction of 37 kilometer per day was achieved during the last financial year. Present Road Transport Minister is Mr. Nitin Gadkari. Recently, this Road Transport Ministry was also in news as it introduced National Register for Driving Licenses, that is DL. So the idea is to make a common database for the old driving licenses so that we can prevent the duplication or misuse of driving license. A similar project is being done for the property plots, and the name of this initiative is ULPIN. Like we have Aadhaar card. So Aadhaar card is unique for each individual. Similarly, for each plot, there will be unique identification number. So this ULPIN stands for Unique Land Parcel Identification Number. So this is going to be a 14-digit number, and this will be provided to the every plot of land in our country. Now answer in comment box. Aadhaar is how many digit number? Aadhaar is issued by UIDAI, that is Unique Identification Authority of India. It is under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is MeitY. Next question is, which bank has partnered with JBIC of Japan to extend loans to the Japanese automobile manufacturers in India? So this has been done by SBI, that is State Bank of India. It has signed agreement with JBIC, that is Japan Bank for International Cooperation, for loan agreement up to $1 billion. JBIC is completely owned by the government of Japan. So the idea is to promote or to ease out the flow of funds for the business operations of Japanese automobile manufacturers in our country. Now SBI is DSIB, that is Domestic Systemically Important Bank. 3 banks are given the status of DSIB. These are HDFC, ICICI and SBI. And this status is given by RBI, that is Reserve Bank of India. Recently, RBI was in news as RBI Deputy Governor BP Kanungo retired. Now, in the context of finance sector, few other events were in news. First is PhonePe. So recently, PhonePe became the first player in the industry to cross billion transaction mark on UPI. What is UPI? It is Unified Payment Interface. Second is related to NPCI, that is National Payment Corporation of India. So it has transferred its Bharat Bill Payment business to its new subsidiary NBBL. Third is related to UNI Carbon Card. So what is this UNI Carbon Card? Union Bank of India has launched a co-branded credit card and the title is UNI Carbon Card. This has been launched as HPCL co-branded carbon card. Now coming back to Japan. So recently Japan was also in news because Japanese physicist Isamu Akasaki passed away and he won the Nobel Prize in 2014 and he won the Nobel Prize in Physics. So they won the Nobel Prize in Physics for revolutionary LED lamps. Now recently Japan was also in news as it recorded its earliest cherry blossom bloom in 1200 years. So as per the climate experts, this is a sign of climate change. Next question is, which telescope captured the M87 black hole within its magnetic field? So this has been done by EHT. What is EHT? It is Event Horizon Telescope. So for the first time, the scientists who were working on Event Horizon Telescope have created an image showing the magnetic field around a black hole. And this black hole is located in M87 galaxy. So what has been done? Few important terms. First is M87. So it is the name of galaxy. Second is black hole. This black hole is in this M87 galaxy and around this black hole a magnetic field is there. So the scientists have created an image showing this magnetic field around this black hole and this has been done with the help of Event Horizon Telescope. Now what is black hole? So black hole is a region of space-time. In simplest term, this is an area where gravity is so strong that nothing can escape. So no light can escape from it and that is why it is black. Next question is, which ministry has amended the rules pertaining to location of thermal power plants near cities and national capital region? So this has been done by MOEFCC, that is Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Recently, it has amended the rules related to the location of thermal power plants within the 10 km of major cities with more than 10 lakh population and in the NCR, that is National Capital Region. Apart from that, as per the amended rules, certain emission norms have been specified and these norms are to be followed by thermal power plants latest by the end of 2022. That means emission limits are specified and these limits are to be followed by these thermal power plants. Now, in this context, a task force will be constituted by CPCB. What is CPCB? It is Central Pollution Control Board. So this task force will categorize the thermal power plants based on their location. CPCB is a statutory body under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Now, in the context of power plants, recently India's largest floating solar power plant was in news. And this is going to be in Ramagundam. And Ramagundam is in Telangana. And this will be commissioned by NTPC, that is National Thermal Power Corporation. And it will have the capacity of 100 megawatt. And for your factual knowledge, it will have 4.5 lakhs PV panels, that is photovoltaic panels. Recently, CPCB was also in news as it collaborated with BMC, that is Bhopal Municipal Corporation, to set up India's first e-waste clinic in Bhopal. Bhopal is in Madhya Pradesh. Next question is, what is the full form of HSN? HSN stands for Harmonized System of Nomenclature. Why it was in news? Because recently, Finance Ministry has notified that the business entities with a turnover of more than 5 crore need to have this 6-digit HSN code. So, turnover limit is 5 crore. This HSN is a 6-digit code. So, this is international system of names and numbers to classify the traded products and it came in effect in 1988. So, what is this HSN? See, when you are transporting goods from one place to another place, say from A to B, these codes will be used, and with the help of these codes, it can be identified that from where this transportation was started, what is the product inside it. So it will speed up the checking process. This system is used all over the world. Now recently, Finance Ministry has announced that business with annual turnover of more than 5 crore will have to use the 6-digit HSN code on their tax invoice. With less than 5 crore, will have to furnish 4-digit HSN code. Previously, the requirement for both was 4-digit HSN code and 2-digit HSN code. Now, as per the new rules, for more than 5 crore turnover, 6-digit code is mandatory, and for lowers and for lesser than that, 4-digit code is mandatory. So, HSN stands for Harmonized System of Nomenclature. It was adopted by WCO, that is World Customs Organization, and it was adopted by WCO in 1988. We in the sense that India adopted it in 1986. Yes, even before WCO. So it applied to both GST and to the customs. So now this HSN code make the process of filing GST easy. Why so? Because if you use HSN code, then you need not to upload the details about the goods that you are transporting. So this will speed up the trade all over the world, because it will speed up the clearance process. Now in the context of trade, recently one more event was in news. Recently India proposed that it is going to allow trade of sugar and cotton with Pakistan. However, Pakistan rejected this offer. Please note that Pakistan is now suffering a shortage of these products, and that is why India offered the trade of these products. However, Pakistan now denied, and it had said that no bilateral trade would be encouraged with India until Article 370 is restored in Jammu and Kashmir. So these were the most important questions. Now get ready for the test, and please make sure that you attempt the test without pausing the timer. One more thing, nowadays the videos are delayed, I know that, but I was stuck in something. Today only I will clear all the backlogs. So keep working hard, and please note that perseverance is the most important thing. You will have to work hard every day. So do not make it a target, make it a part of your lifestyle. It should be natural. Thank you, and that's all for the day.